Have you recently been furloughed and aren't sure what to do next? Are you feeling uncertain about financial security, career stability, or how to move forward? Well, welcome to the Prescription for Career Success Mini podcast series. I'm Dr. Christy Taylor, career and executive coach and founder of Worxk Solutions LLC. And today we're going to be addressing the challenge that many professionals are facing at this point in time, or even you may face at some point in your career, and that is being furloughed. Because furloughs, they can create financial strain, professional uncertainty, and even cause emotional stress. But instead of seeing this as a setback, I want to help you to view this as an opportunity to regain control of your career and set yourself up for long-term success. So in this episode of the podcast, we're going to talk about how to navigate a furlough, manage the uncertainty, and make smart career moves during this time to set yourself up for success. First things first, you need to take control of your finances. The first priority after being furloughed is to assess your financial situation. I mean, ideally, we would be in a situation that even if we were to get laid off or furloughed, prior to that happening, we have that 3 to 6 months of savings in place so that we don't have to be as financially worried. But here we are where people might be experiencing this today or in the future, and you might not have the savings in place. So how are you going to survive? Understand that when it comes to taking control of your financial situation, you need to have a budget in place. You need to understand what benefits or assistance that you're eligible for, including unemployment benefits, your savings options, or any type of temporary relief programs. Again, you need to reevaluate your budget, cut all non-essential expenses, and focus on necessities like rent, utilities, and food. And if you can, pay up your rent, pay up your utilities, make sure there's money set aside for your car note, all of those essential things, and food. Look for temporary income sources. Go to places like temp agencies, do freelancing or contract work or side gigs in industries that are hiring. And just remember that a furlough is usually temporary, but you still have to plan financially because you don't know if that temporary situation is going to become permanent. You need to start quickly adjusting your finances. Now, the second thing that I'm going to tell you to manage being furloughed is to manage your mindset and the stress. You know, being furloughed, it can feel really discouraging. It's not necessarily a reflection of your skills or your worth. You cannot be defined by your job. So avoid panic thinking and instead view this time as a chance to reflect on your career goals. What are you going to use this time for? What can you be doing? Engage in stress management techniques like deep breathing, exercise, and journaling. Stay connected with your support system. Do things like talk to your mentors, your colleagues, or career coaches for guidance. And remember that this season is not the end of your journey. It is just a season. Now, I've included in this, if you're listening to this and you actually see the presentation that we have, I've included a QR code that you can scan, and it'll take you to the Worxk Solutions YouTube page. And we do have, every Monday, we come out with a career mindset meditation video. So we've included that playlist here for you. And if you're listening in, I'll be sure to include it in the description, because again, mindset management is going to be key in this process for you to stay calm, for you to know your worth and your value, and then for you to continue to move things ahead. So we cut the down to the bare essentials in our financial management plan. You need to have a contingency plan. What happens when the money starts to run out? If you're unable to find, is there a relative you can move into? Have you already talked to Have you already talked to your apartment or wherever you may be staying at the time to talk to them about you may have to move out? Just prepare yourself for what's ahead. But the key to that is you preparing your mindset. Now, you it's going to be really important that you're networking. It's a perfect time for you to stay connected with your industry and expand your network. Update your LinkedIn profile with your latest skills and your achievements. Do things like engaging with professional groups, your alumni networks, your career associations. And if your employer allows, stay in contact with colleagues and supervisors so that you can know what's going on. Pay attention to the news. Join groups that allow you to stay connected. Networking can open doors to short-term projects or even new career opportunities if that is where you're headed. Another thing that you can do for surviving this process is you need to really focus on upskilling and investing in your career. So use this time to enhance your career skills and gain new certifications. You can use platforms like Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, and Udemy. They offer courses on leadership, project management, and in-demand tech skills. I would say that if you have your own business, if that's something that you wanted to do, if you wanted to go into consulting, consider doing something like that. But you should be consistently learn new skills, digital skills, and leadership techniques that are going to set you apart when you return to work or when you move to the next position. But, so if you've been thinking about a career shift, now is the time to really just explore different industries or educational programs so that you take a leap of faith in yourself. The last point I want to give you about looking at surviving a furlough is to look at alternative career paths. A furlough might be temporary, but it can also be a wake-up call for you to reassess your career path. It also is a reminder that you need to be working in a way to take care of you, because organizations, corporations, industries, you can be laid off or furloughed in a heartbeat. So your commitment to being a professional at your job is one thing, but you also need to take care of you. If your industry is unstable, looking to grow in sectors like healthcare, cybersecurity, or remote project management, research trends so that you can know what type of skills you're going to need. What are the type of transferable skills? Now, all of this time, I've published many of these podcasts. You should always keep an updated resume. You should always be networking, right? But keep an open mind. And sometimes a forced break from work is going to lead to unexpected career growth, because being furloughed, it can really feel unsettling, but it's also an opportunity for you to prepare for your next career move. So my question to you is, if you're currently furloughed, how are you leveraging this time to grow yourself personally and professionally and plan your next career move? And take this time to just really, again, manage your finances, develop those new skills, network, and just explore opportunities. And speaking of exploring new career opportunities and networking, I want to invite you to my masterclass that it will be on March 6th from 7 to 8 p.m. I'm going to teach a masterclass called the LinkedIn Playbook to help you build your career, network with some great people, and just connect and know that you are supported. My name is Dr. Christy Taylor. You can contact me on any of our social medias. I'll include my information in the description box. And we also have plenty of free and paid resources on the Work Solutions website that if you need assistance, if you need the support, we are here to champion you. Until next time,